Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your first ever reading with me. I cannot wait to see what your cup holds. Ignore the other cups, they're just from my clients before you. But so today we will be looking at what does the future have in store for me within months. So let's just say maybe 3 months. The future does constantly change because, as humans, we always change our minds. I'm sure you can relate to that. You could probably be telling mum, oh, I'm hungry, and then next minute you're not hungry, but then you want Macca's. And then us humans, we're always up and down. So if any of this doesn't go to plan, you're not in your head, you're not losing it. That's fine, that's normal. Most of the time it does go to plan for what I say. That's what makes me a psychic, I guess, because I read the closest passage to you in a way. But yeah, let's start. Oh wow. Okay, so the next couple months, they're going to be very exciting for you because they're going to be very changeful and eventful. Your cup is very bright, which is very good. Bright means literally you've got a bright future. I do think in school, you've got a bright future as well, which is exciting. I think your studies and your homework, you're always on top of it, which is so good. So keep doing that. I feel as though the next couple months, one of your friends, their dad may get into a car accident or something like that, and they may need mum to take them to school or something. So that might happen, and you might get a bit excited because there might be a sleepover, or you get to see them in the morning, which is kind of fun. But with school, I do think one of your subjects you're not quite comfortable with, either it's maths or English. It's something very basic. It's not biology or geography. It's not technical like that at all. It's more the basic type of subjects, and especially for your age. I remember when I was in school, they were very basic subjects. So I would say maths, English, something like that. Just maybe, next time you get homework, just try to focus on the one you're not very comfortable with. So let's say you're not comfortable with maths. I'm going to do double the homework. I'm going to stay on top of it. I'm going to be really careful. You really, really want to be careful because in a subject like that, it accumulates so easy. And trust me, I'm a med student and I know that, chemistry and maths, they add up. It's not like, you're writing a narrative and you're writing persuasive text where you need to kind of persuade the audience and you climb up from there. No, you need to know the ground rules before going on to the next subject or the next topic of the subject. So I just want you to be on top of it because it might cause you a bit of stress. You're gonna share your stress with mum, and she's gonna worry about you as well. So I just want you to be 10 steps ahead of everyone. But I even see, you might be wanting a toy or something like that. I do see you've been wanting something new recently, whether it's like a smiggle something or something cute to take to school, or something that's been on your mind. You will be getting that soon though. I do see it 100%. I also see that you're into the more modern things. So I know, some girls that, they have like teddy bears and stuff. No, you're more into like, moving and, cool edgy stuff that modern basically. So I definitely see a more modern gift is going to be gifted. So don't worry, it's not anything boring like money or anything. It won't be boring. You would love it, trust me. With your friend group, I do see there might be either a bit of teasing, or I wouldn't say bullying, but depends on how you take it. I see it as teasing just because I went through a lot in my childhood, but I think you should be more than fine. So if you see any teasing or anything like that, make sure to vocalize it to your teachers or to mum. You really want to be close to mum because I do see out of all people in life, mum is going to stay with you to the end. And I hate saying, stay close to mum more than your aunts and your dad and all that kind of thing. But trust me when I say your mum, she truly, truly loves you. And if you were to go through something, she would turn their world upside down. And I'm not saying that like, I know where you're coming from. In your mind, you're probably thinking, I don't want to get embarrassed. I don't want anything to happen to me where it's a dramatic. Your mom's not dramatic. If anything, she's a very smart woman. And if you were to ever be in a low point in your life, she will know how to pick you up and take you off that place, you know. And your mum's very resilient, so whatever she does, I kind of want you to mimic mum. If she says, you know, obviously not every little thing because we have our own personality, but if she says, oh, you know, I feel like, you know, watching a movie or watching Netflix, join her. I do feel as though your mum has very good personal traits and you do want to have them in your life. You know, you want to be strong like mum, you want to look up to mum, and yes, I want you to have your own way and have your own personality, but at the same time I want you to kind of, you know, feel what she feels, to sense her feeling, to be the same kind of mood as her. And this may sound kind of complex, that's why I'm trying to word my words really gently, because I know you're a very intelligent, smart princess, but I'm trying to word my words very carefully. But anyway, on a really good note, I do see you being a marvelous student, and you know, I even see that a presentation day or something like that, mum's gonna get a bit teary. So I know that's a bit far, maybe it's on your like 8th month or 9th month but break, but from now to the 3-month break, I do see that, you know, kind of gap. It's going to be, oh, so good. Yeah, definitely. I do also feel as though, I don't know if this has happened in your life or anything like that, but there has been a passing. It doesn't have to be, you know, last month someone has passed away, but I do see someone that you've never met has, you know, passed away. It can be from mum's side, because your mum's side is very, very gentle people, I feel. Very, you know, overprotective, gentle people. And I feel as though, you know, from her side, they do look after you quite well. So I do see you having a guardian angel there. I do feel as though sometimes you also think, oh, you know, I wish I had this, or I wish I had that, and you don't really get that. And sometimes you go, you know, why? Can't think of an example, because obviously I have a different age gap. I'm older than you, and, you know, I could be thinking, oh, I wish I had a boyfriend. And I don't get a boyfriend. I'm like, why, God? But you're a bit different. You're like, you know, maybe let's just say I wish I had a different friend group. I wish I didn't experience this. I wish my mum and dad were together, maybe. And trust me, I can really relate to your situation, because my dad left when I was 1 month, 2 months, and he came back when I was 18. And it's just this whole story. It was dramatic, but I'm sure I told mum can tell you all about it. But my point is, sometimes we wish and wish and wish we have things, and we're nowhere near, because there is a big sign, there is a big protector out there for us, protecting us from that thing we want. As humans, something I want you to take into consideration is that, you know, as humans, we all want what we can't have. We want what we can't have. And so if you were to have mum and dad together, you would have probably wanted something else, you know? Like, oh, I wish, I don't know, there was no arguing or something like that. As humans, we're always going to find mistakes. We're always going to find something we don't have, and we're always going to wish for it. So don't worry, that is completely normal. I do see, if anything, mum and dad, they're going to be, I wouldn't say close, but they'll be on good terms, you know. Everything will be just fine. So don't overthink anything, don't overstress about anything at all. I also see you're an animal lover, so which I can relate so much to. So maybe like cats or dogs or something very furry, and maybe you've brought it up to mum, or wanting to bring it up, and she's been saying, you know, oh, too much responsibility, oh, they smell, oh, I've got too much on my plate right now. I do think it will happen, maybe not now, but maybe either the end of this year or something. But I do see mum progressing, so maybe you guys will go into your own apartment somewhere or something like that. But I do see the 3 months will be so much better. Right now, I do feel as though You're not in a bad place at all. You're doing just fine. But sometimes you do have, your ups and downs. When you're going back to school, it's going to be a bit hard for you, because I do feel as though, I'm warning you, everyone's going to be a bit different. They're going to be different in February, and then in March, April, you're going to kind of be like, oh, yep, you've never changed. You're the same as last year. You're still gossiping about people. You're still wanting to put me in drama and all that kind of thing. And I don't even mean like, oh, they try to make you do bad things, that, the teacher tries to get you in trouble. Not at all. More so drama on yourself. For an example, oh my god, like that Lauren girl, she does not like you. Why were you sitting next to her? And they would just start all this drama. So if anything says anything to you negative, be like, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm friends with everyone, and I do it for my own goodness. I don't do it for anyone else. I do it because I'm the bigger person, and I just can't deal with all this rubbish. Say something like that, because trust me, I used to say that all the time in school, and no one wanted to mess with me, because they were like, we could mess with her all day, she would not care. Obviously we care, we get hurt, but when we say that, when we have that facade of when we don't care, they can't hit us, they can't throw things at us, because no matter what they do, they can't grab our attention. Some people in your school or in your environment, they will try anything, they will do anything to grab your attention, to grab a reaction. So I want you to be, very careful with how you react to things, because you don't want to show people your weakness. And I don't even mean that just in 3 months limit. I mean that anywhere, honestly. Anywhere. You could be at dance class. You could be at school. You could be on a playground. You could be at your cousin's house. Which I doubt anything will go wrong. They're family. But, all of us have cousins that are kind of envious or jealous of us, or they start drama and that kind of thing, which is completely normal. Don't you stress. Sometimes you do blame yourself. Like, I wish I could do better. I think I've said that earlier. You're a bit of a perfectionist. You really want things to go well. But trust me, those 3 months, they're going to be so good for you. Like I said, it's going to start off a bit up and down, but it's going to be so much better. What's coming forward, to answer your question more directly, I do see different people you'll be surrounding yourself with, friend kind of environment wise. I do see mum might be healthier, more glowing. She's going to be so much better. You're going to feel the vibrations of her. 3, I do see you being closer to mum. 4, better relationship with her, with mum and dad, and between you all. 5, you don't kind of stress too much about school. I think you're going to calm down. Yes, you're a perfectionist and all that kind of thing, which is, trust me, I'm like that too. But you're going to be gentle on yourself. What number was I up to? 5, 4, 5. Forgotten. And my last one is, you will be 10 steps ahead of everyone. I do see you, academically, you're going to be so much more forward than everyone. Everyone's a bit, some people may be slow, some people may still be behind, but no, I see you 150%. I see you still being, academically on point. I even see you being the teacher's pets. Maybe you are, but I remember I was. And all the students hated me for it. But yeah, and then towards the end of the year, I do see you being either invited to like a awards night ceremony or something like that. But I do see you 100% being a teacher's pet. Final messages. What are some final messages? So this is basically oracle cards, are like kind of like mini fairies, like mini spirits, giving us kind of a wrap up of what's going on. And it's just to summarize everything, which is really nice, because you can look at this and read it with me. Ten of Michael, a situation has ended and you're finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Yeah, so starting the new year, I want you to put any drama, any worries, I want you to grab a book. I think I've said this to mum as well. Grab, a really simple book and just write all your New Year's resolution. I know you wouldn't have many, because, you don't have a business. You don't, you've got just simple stuff, but trust me, looking back, you're going to be so grateful, because it's so much better to journal. I remember when I was in year, literally 1, I still have that, have that book, have that diary. Year 1 to year oh my goodness, I think I still do it. I'm almost in my third year in uni, and I still journal. I still have a diary. And, you know, trust me, it does help looking back. Sorry, someone just called my phone. Looking back, manifesting, it does help. So I want you to just grab a diary and do that. The Sun, a really good card. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Oh, I forgot to elaborate. Situation has ended. So yeah, definitely think the stress and the friendships that are not good, the drama, everything's going to die down. And it will be better within the 3-month range. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. I do see you being so successful. Trust me. 3 months, 7 months, a year, I don't care. You're going to be so successful. I see you being an amazing, amazing young woman, and you're going to grow up into being someone like your mother. Whether you're the eldest or I'm not too sure, but I'm assuming you're going to be identical to your mum, and it's really going to inspire you, because whenever you're in a situation, you're going to think, you know what, mum got out of it, I can get out of it too. 2 of Gabrielle, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Yeah, so you don't want to surround yourself with idiots that are, you know, putting down other people, starting drama, gossiping about people. I always say this to my cousins, you know, because they're roughly your age, and I say, if they talk crap about a friend you know to you, like, oh my god, Lauren is so ugly, what is she wearing? Can you imagine the things they say about you behind your back? I mean, I don't know about you, but if someone's ugly, I'm not gonna say anything, you know? What I'm trying to say is, you know, if it's not nice, keep it to yourself. But for some idiots, they don't really like doing that, and they vocalize their opinion because they, you know, at home, probably they're just chucked away in their room. No one wants to listen to their opinion. No, they don't have a sense of value at home. So that's why they try to get attention. They try to put their opinion out, and that no one asked for. So stay away from people like that. But make bold, ambitious choices. So in school, maybe you have got volunteer work, or you've got like a swimming carnival that's coming up. Join or do something, because it's going to help you with your success. So maybe with your awards towards later of the year. 8 of Gabrielle, a great deal of activity. Yes, sudden and immediate results. Important communication, definitely. So I definitely, with this one, it goes back to academically. Whenever you're having problems studying, or, you know, when you're stuck on a question, do not stress about vocalizing and communicating your problem. I know you kind of, I'm kind of like you. When I was your age, I was really embarrassed to put my hand up and say, you know what, I don't get it, because the teacher would literally repeat, and I would be like, I don't get it. And it's nothing to do with you at all. It's just the method. Sometimes when the teacher changes just a bit of the method, you would get it straight away. Nothing wrong with that at all. If you are shy or embarrassed, what I used to do when I was in school, still do, because I'm embarrassed as well, because I'm one of the youngest in my uni, I would get a notebook, and I would have like questions at the top, and I would write down, you know, in point form, all the questions that I'm stuck on, and I would leave gaps in between. And after my lecture or after class for you, I would go back and, you know, ask the teacher, hey, you know, when you said, you know, 3 times 7, we put the brackets there. I didn't understand why we put the brackets there. Is it BODMAS, or is it just the way the calculator moves? I don't understand. And you would write all that down. Or English, Miss, why are we using must? Why are we using those words? Oh, they're, you know, persuasion. That's the type of text we're going for. Oh, okay, I'll write that down. So I just want you to do that. Also, grab highlighters. I've also got highlighters on my desk. Colors and pens. Colors grab attention. I don't know if you're allowed multiple colors in school, and that's completely fine. I'm not allowed. I'm allowed to only use black or blue. But I still use highlighters and pens when I study, because it grabs your attention and it makes them more motivational to study and all that kind of thing. So I wouldn't use pens, but I would definitely highlight some areas. And especially when you guys are doing reading text, I would highlight points, because it grabs your attention. You must look, you must pay attention, and it won't let you kind of talk to other people because you know you're supposed to be highlighting. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, my lovely. I really enjoyed the reading. I think you have a bright future ahead, and went a bit over time for you, but that's okay. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and let mum know what you think so she can let me know. And I hope I get to talk to you soon. Bye.